how to speak your desires into reality. Look at the people you might hate or love. Trump, Musk, whatever, whoever it is. Look at what they're doing. Some people, they're just untouchable. You can't really reach them. It does not matter if it's true to you or a lie to you, or if you believe them or if you don't believe them. Somehow they get away with it. And I'm here to tell you it's about vibrational conviction. If you speak at a certain vibration, you can command reality to bend in your favor. And in this video, we're going to talk about it, how to do this. And when you do so, you are changing your life. And you will see it in the YouTube comments. I see it with my clients. Yesterday, I had a 19-year-old guy tell me, "Hey, Chris, I used your work for 2 days and now my life is changing." The other week, I just told you about a guy who made a $1 billion deal, basically appear out of thin air. And just a few weeks ago, I told you, well, you can actually command the weather. And some of you might be thinking that's crazy. But then a guy in the comments did just that, the day after that. So enough about that. This video is for the serious people who want to change their lives and who want to speak reality as they want it into existence. So let's do it. The cockiness you hate in other people. Remove that hate, because you need to gain that cockiness yourself. You need to start realizing that there is no such thing as not true if you say it's true, because truth is not based in physical reality. Truth is based on what will I move my awareness to internally. So if you want to be a billionaire, that can be true and is already true, just not in this dimension. If you want to be a professional athlete, that is true if you get to a certain vibration. If you want to be a Hollywood actor, that is true if you can gain the right set of skills internally. So it's always going back inside to your power. And it is from that place that you will speak things into existence. And every word you speak is deposited on a cosmic bank account. And we have to overflow that bank account so much so that there is nothing but proof of your greatness. And you will start doing that today. You will realize that trauma can't stop you from speaking words. Money blocks can't stop you from speaking words. So it's you deciding what to say at this moment. And you are bending reality doing so. Words, they carry vibration. Your feelings, even the way you move, it carries vibration. And that vibration is attracting things to you in your reality. It's changing the world around you. There's nothing holding you back. You decide at this moment, so will I carry what I believe to be true into this moment? If I look at what I think to be true and I state it again, I'm creating more of it. So when will I stop? When will I stop being a loser in my own mind? When will I stop hurting myself? When will I start loving myself? When will I go to God and forgive myself? That's really the question, right? And one statement after the other, it might sound hard to some of you, but it's really not. It's really out of love. Because I'm not saying you're a loser. You are. I know you to be an extension of God, but you don't. Right? And if you keep telling yourself a story, well, I'm bad at this, or this thing is going to happen. Well, why are you saying that? Because it feels nice to be right? Stop saying it. Whatever you want, start saying it. And start playing with it. Really practice that cockiness you hate. Practice it. Start commanding things to be true. Next week, this is going to happen. At this party, this is going to happen. When we go down to the city, this is going to happen. You're not looking for external validation. Not at that moment. When you're looking at outside reality, that has already been created for a long time ago. Consciousness is being solidified every second you speak. But not everything you see was created yesterday, and none of it was created today. So if you demand something and you see no evidence of it, why would you go back and think otherwise? Well, you're not seeing it today. You might be seeing it tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, and you might be seeing it today. So I'm not trying to tell you there will go plenty of time before seeing evidence of you speaking things into reality. What I'm saying is, you don't have to look for evidence, because that is not what we are reliant upon. We will start stating whatever we would like to be true about ourselves, because you can pick anything and put it into the present moment. And I know you have mental barriers in this area. Some of you have, where you'll say, but I can't believe it. I know you think you can't believe it, but it's because you don't know yet your own true power. That whatever you believe right now is just where consciousness, your own awareness, is rested. So you will move it around, and I will rest it at my name. I know that to be true. I will rest it at my age. I know that to be true. I will rest it at my lacks. I know those to be true. I will rest it at what I want. I know that to be true. You don't have to believe. You just have to move your consciousness to it. So you'll just tell consciousness, well, consciousness, focus on me being rich today. Without evidence. Just look at it. And I will speak from that place. I know myself to be rich. Thank God I'm rich. I'm so thankful for being rich. And look, so I can state anything. I'm so thankful for being a banana. Right? Look, I could do it without hesitation. Maybe not with the uttermost sincere conviction, but you get the point. You can state it. You are allowed to state it. It's a great luxury that most people won't allow themselves, but you can do it. And today, it's Friday. Might not be when you are watching this video, but it's really a good time before the weekend to just settle down into your own power and say, wow, this week, I'm claiming my power. This week created exactly the outcome I was looking for. This week, I think I made, in my mind, I made a new reality for myself. I made myself a billionaire. I made myself healthy. I made myself in a very good relationship. I made myself this, because you're creating it from the inside. So you can look at the day and not state, so what happened? Because what happened was created a long time ago. So you can go inside and say, so what did I create today? And that's where speech comes in. Speech is not only like, when I say speak your desires into reality, I'm not only talking about speech. I'm talking about the way you move, the way you feel. Everything sends out a vibration. And everything is in your command. When you practice this, you can demand everything you want. You can decide to move in a certain way. From that place where you know things to be true, move from that. All right. I will, to not make this video too long, give you a few places to go internally to speak from vibrational conviction. And the first thing is speaking from we. You are an extension of consciousness. Everyone around you is an extension of consciousness. You all carry the same consciousness within you. You are, in that way, connected. You are the same. So if you can't believe something to be true about yourself, state it from a place of we. We are. Maybe you and your spouse, maybe you and the rest of the city, maybe you and the rest of the world, maybe you and the universe, you and God. Like you were taking your arms around them and telling someone, well, we are rich. right? That can help some of you start speaking from certainty, because you don't have to state what you know to be true about your old identity. You have to state what you know to be true about consciousness itself, the thing inside you that has no labels, the thing inside you that does not really have an age, does not really look anything like anything. You are, on behalf of that consciousness, stating something to be true. I am love, I am perfection, I'm rich. And if that's hard in the beginning, state it in we are. I think that will help you gain some clarity that you can state everything. You can find a rich person you know, state it on behalf of you and that guy, that girl, right? Just say we are rich. You don't have to state it on behalf of yourself in the beginning. So speak from we, step number 1. Let's see what step number 2 is. Yes, step number 2, and you need to do this, speak without evidence. Everything created was once made internally first. Before Moses was, I am, right? So before consciousness was focused on something, consciousness was. Which means evidence comes after. Like if you are a good scientist, maybe you will have a hypothesis, thoughts about how this experiment might show some things. You can maybe think, yeah, I think this will be the conclusion, but the evidence, it will show later. So you can't speak from evidence. It's simply not possible. Unless you want to loop back into your own reality always and not reach your dreams. So you will start speaking in a new way, in a way that your parents will not recognize, your partner will not recognize, people around you will not recognize it. They will, however, over time, very fast, recognize your power in doing so. So don't flinch, don't move an inch. State it, you don't have to argue. State it, know it to be true. Speak without evidence. Yes. Number 3, speak with gratitude in advance. It's very powerful. Say thanks as if you already have it, because you already have it. It is being created at your internal factory at this moment. Thank you so much for making me rich. Thank you so much for making me healthy. Thank you so much for making me love. Right? Thank the universe. Already now. Yes. Number 4, command and ask. It's really powerful to stop chasing and start choosing. So you will ask the universe, God, Allah, consciousness, source, awareness, show me how good this gets. Sit in a chair this morning, this night, say, close your eyes or not, say, I'm here. Show me how good this gets. Show me how wealthy I am. Show me how rich I get to be. Show me how healthy I am. Show me how much love I can have. Show it to me. I'm not chasing. I'm choosing. Right? Stop begging. Start demanding. It's really a totally different vibrational point of existence when you start talking like this and realize that you can state anything with conviction. Maybe you already can this, or maybe you have a friend that is very good at this. It's possible to state, I'm a banana with conviction. Like realize, joke around with it, that you can say anything. It doesn't matter. And realize that sometimes you will change the world immediately. And sometimes you will not. It doesn't matter. You're not looking for outside validation. You're not looking for outside evidence. So if you, like I did, like a YouTube follower did, say today, even though it's cloudy, it will be sunny all day long. Right? Even if it then decides to rain, you will tell yourself, well, perfect. I love rain. right? We're not looking for outside validation. We're looking for a way to rehearse vibrational conviction. And it is speaking from a new level of existence, the level of existence that you want to be on. So you want to be rich, speak from that. You want to be loved, speak from that. You want to be healthy, speak from that. Right? It doesn't matter what area of life you would like to excel in, speak from that point. Speaking from that point will convince people, will convince the universe, and it will bend in your favor. And when you speak from that point, you will start acting from that point, you will start thinking from that point, you will start feeling from that point. And life will change. That's it for today. Enjoy the weekend. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, whatever. Talk to you soon. Get out of here.